What's up, guys? Another UFC video here on the UFC Fight Night card, McDonald vs Lineker, and this is UFC Fight Night 91. So we're gonna go ahead and get started here with the Fox Sports 1 main card, and obviously this video is about the predictions on these fights, my predictions on these fights, my picks, and a little bit of fight analysis. Kind of break it down a little bit. Anyways, first fight on the main card: Louis Smolka against Ben Nguyen. So we got Smolka here is coming off a win, and I think of course Ben's also coming off a win. So let's go ahead and look up Smolka's page. Summary is grappling. This guy's pretty much a grappler. He's also very tall for the weight class, 5'9", long reach, 68 inch. As you can see, he's on a win streak right now, doing pretty good. Keep scrolling down. There we go. 3-5 win streak. 2 out of 3 of those fights are wins by finish. His last finish and win was against Paddy Holohan, where he won by a round 2 submission. And now we look at Ben's page. Summary: having no weakness. I think both of them are pretty young. Yeah, actually Smoke was a little bit younger, 24. Ben here 27. I thought Ben was younger. Anyways, he's coming off. Obviously, he's on a win streak right now. But in his UFC career here, he has 2 first-round finishes. Obviously, in 2 fights, one by submission, one by knockout. So this guy's dangerous everywhere, guys. This guy also has a high work rate. He lands a lot of strikes. Black belt in Taekwondo, purple belt in BJJ, green belt, and I think it says Judo. So this guy's well-rounded, really well-rounded fighter. So the way I see this fight going is I see Smolka attempting takedowns, and I see Nguyen here able to defend them. And if Smolka tries to strike, I mean, he does have some striking, but I mean, you know, he's not as good as Nguyen here. If he tries to strike with him, I think Nguyen here will just, you know, obviously counter him with even more punches, since he throws more volume. Based on paper here, actually the volume is actually very close, 4.4 to about 5 strikes per minute there. So they're not too far apart on the volume, but the more technical and better striker here is for sure Ben. Yeah, Smoke is good on the ground, but I just don't see him really controlling Ben on the ground and, you know, using that jiu-jitsu that he has. So for that, guys, I'm gonna have to go ahead and pick Ben here. And as you guys can see right there, I got Ben winning by decision. But I could see a finish happening here, guys, because, you know, Ben's a finisher. I mean, his last 2 fights, 2 first-round finishes. So I mean, could see a finish, but Smolka seems like a very durable guy, which is the only reason I got Ben here winning by decision. Either way, he's gonna land a shit ton of strikes, and I'm pretty sure he wins this fight. So that's gonna be my pick, guys. Ben by decision. Next fight, Kyle Noke against Kaito Nakamura. A lot of you guys know Kaito Nakamura here for not almost beating Tom Breeze, but, you know, for giving Tom Breeze some trouble, you know, with his grappling skills. So I'm opening up Kyle's page first. Now I'm pretty sure here Kyle's coming off a loss. A summary: well-rounded and experienced. This guy is an older fighter, almost 36 years old, but not too old. Let's see. Man, UFC's really lagging today. So as you can see, he lost a split decision. He lost a split decision loss here to Alex Moreno. And I think a lot of people were saying that Noke actually got robbed in this fight. I think some people were saying that. I mean, based on paper right away, I could tell Noke has more strikes, almost 20 more strikes. He has a takedown. He has a lot of passes also. So, yeah. Here's Moreno's page. Oh, okay. This guy was making his debut too. Anyways, he won the fight. But anyways, so Noke's coming off a split decision loss. But, you know, some people, I think I picked Noke in this fight, so obviously I thought Noke won the fight. Now we look at Nakamura's page here. Pretty sure he's coming off a loss also. Oh man. Shit's acting up, guys. I think it's loading up now. Here we go. Here it is. So here's this page. Lots of experience. You can see 31-7 record, 31-7-2 actually, and 1 no contest. So I mean, that's over 40 fights. Summary grappling. This guy's all about the grappling. Scrolling down here, you can see he's coming off that loss to Tom Breeze. He did land 3 takedowns on him though. And before that he beat Li Jinglan, and a lot of people thought, I think, that Jinglan was winning the fight till he got caught. And well, that's pretty much it for his recent fights. Noke here had a first round finish not too long ago, last year. Also beat Jonathan Webb by split decision. So for my pick here, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Australian. I'm going with Noke, guys. I just think this guy is the better striker. I think he has some good kicks, good punches, good power. I mean, this guy's a big guy, man. This guy's 6'2", and Nakamura fought a big guy also in his last fight, Tom Breeze. I really expected Tom Breeze to straight up destroy Nakamura, but it just didn't end up happening. But Nakamura seems like a very durable guy, very tough with his takedowns. But I see Noke stuffing the takedowns, keeping the fight on the feet. Overall, just outpointing Nakamura. I don't really see a finish here. So for that, it's going to be Noke by decision. So that's my pick for that fight, guys. Moving on to the heavyweight fight here. We got Aleksei Oleinik against Daniel Omielanczuk, or I don't even know how to say his name, Omielanczuk or whatever. Anyways, so heavyweight fighters right here. As you can see, Aleksei here is very fucking experienced. This guy has fucking 60 fights, guys. It's gonna be his 61st fight. And now I have not seen this guy fight in a while. Daniel, he's been fighting for a bit, like recently. So summary, Sambo. This guy's really good on the ground, guys. Excellent submission skills. As you can see, 76% of his wins by submission. And he also has some knockouts. Obviously, this guy's a heavyweight. But this guy rarely goes to decision, guys. As you can see in the UFC, round 1 knockout against Jared Roshaw. And then he also beat Anthony Hamilton by round 1 submission. So this guy, this is a scary motherfucker, I'm saying. This guy's an older guy. But, you know, a heavyweight, these guys that are old, you know, they're still, you know, obviously doing really good. Yeah, the UFC website is just really lagging today here, guys. See, so this guy's 39 years old. This guy's getting older, and he has been gone for a while here, guys. 2014. So I mean, I don't know what to really expect, like how good he's gonna look. But I still think that he's just going to be a little bit better, or I think he's just going to be better overall than Daniel Omielanczuk. So this guy, strength, cardio, stand-up, obviously a little bit younger there. He is on a 2-fight win streak right now. He beat Jairus Daniel. I think that guy was making his UFC debut, and he beat Chris De La Rocha by round 1 knockout. This guy's durable. Has not really been finished in the UFC. Yeah, and I just really think that's going to change this time, guys. Aleksei here, this guy's a fucking finisher. Really good on the ground. And also knockout power. So, yeah. I know it's a heavyweight fight, guys. And Daniel could catch Aleksei with something nasty. But, to be honest, I mean, look at the knockouts on Daniel's record. He doesn't have a shit ton of knockouts. This guy seems like he's about volume with his multi-striking. He has good striking, you know, good kicks, you know, good punches and whatnot, a lot of volume. But I think his power is not super high, even though he's a heavyweight. And yeah, guys. Overall, I'm gonna have to go pick Oleinik here. I just think, even with the long layoff and whatnot, I still think he's gonna be better. And yeah, Omielanczuk here, I think he's gonna have problems with the takedowns. and even on the feet, Alexei has that knockout power. So this guy's dangerous everywhere, very experienced, and yeah, I got Alexei winning here by, there it is right there, Alexei winning by second round submission. Now, if it's not gonna be submission, it's probably gonna be a knockout, guys. But that's just my pick. I think he gets this fight finished in the second round. All right, guys. So that's my pick. Moving on to the next fight, Tim Boetsch against Josh Samman here. So, Boetsch here, I think he's on a losing streak right now. Opening up Samman's page here also. So here's Boetsch, wrestling heart, strong chin. Known for his durability, but as you can see, this guy was knocked out in his last fight against Ed Herman, a guy who I don't even think he's really known for knocking people out, and he got knocked out by him. I think it was a really good shot that caught him, but even then, you know, he got knocked out in his last fight. Now we look at Josh Samman over here. The UFC website, guys, is just really lagging today. Alright, so aggression and violence. This guy's a great striker. So you can see, guys, this guy, yeah, has some power. Round 2 knockout, round 1 submission. And his recent fight against Tamdan McCroy, who's also a really good fighter, he actually lost that fight. McCroy is a beast, and in his last fight he got caught pretty bad, but that guy is a beast. Yeah, look at this guy. Tim has a wealth of experience and can't be overlooked. Still, he has defensive liabilities that have been exploited in recent fights, and I plan to do the same as his last 2 opponents. He will crumble under my position and power. So yeah, this guy knows he's gonna win. You know, he's confident. And yeah, guys, I got a side here with Josh Samman. This guy has some really good striking and has some really good power, and he's just an athlete. You know, this guy, look at this guy. This guy's shredded. Boetsch, you know, he's coming back down to 185, and you know, I just don't see him really doing good anymore against some of these guys, especially since, you know, getting knocked out in his last 2 fights. He still has the wrestling, he still has, you know, that right hand, you know, he still has some power, but I just think Samman here is going to be a little bit too quick. It's just going to be a little bit, I want to say, a little bit too dynamic on the feet. You know, he's going to be just a little bit smoother with his combinations and his head kicks and all that good stuff, all his striking overall. So yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pick Josh Samman. And here's my pick. Josh Samman here to win by second round knockout. Alright. Oops. Oh man. Oh man, now this thing got slowed up again. There it is. Alright, so we got the next fight, co-main event, Ferguson against Lando Vannata. Now Lando here is coming in short notice, and he's coming in short notice against a guy who's ranked number 3. So that's already bad. But I mean, Vannata doesn't seem like he's really a bum or anything, you know, 8-0, but you know, they're throwing him right into the fire right here against Ferguson. Ferguson's a fucking beast. Scary guy to fight. Great on the feet. Great submissions. Great wrestling. So it's gonna be hard for Lando to win this fight. I'm trying to go ahead and open up Tony's page here, but the internet's pretty slow today. Or yeah. Yeah, this is really slow, guys. You know what? Fuck the fighter pages then. Fuck the fighter pages. Let me just go back to the damn fight card page at least. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. Sorry about these technical difficulties here. Some extreme lag here. Sorry about that, guys. So overall, Ferguson just going to be a little bit too much here. Vannata here, I think, is a grappler. Yeah, I don't see him. He does have some power in his hands, but I don't see him just overall beating Ferguson, guys. So I'm going to keep it, short and sweet. I think Ferguson gets this win. Here's my official pick. Ferguson to win by knockout in the second round. As you can see, 95% of people picking Ferguson. Obviously, that's for a reason. Yeah, I'm not as big underdog here. So yeah, guys, I think Ferguson gets it done in the second round by knockout. Moving on to the main event, guys. Internet's still fucking laggy. I'm not gonna open up their pages, but yeah, Michael McDonald against John Lineker. This is gonna be a good fight, guys. Both of them good strikers. McDonald not as good as Lineker. Lineker just throws bombs, throws a shit ton of volume. Really great boxing. Really strong hooks. McDonald a little bit, I want to say, kind of more technical, not as much power, but he does also have power in his hands. So you can see lots of knockouts in his record. Also, McDonald good on the ground with his submission skills. Lineker has some submissions, but not really known for jiu-jitsu. He's just really more known as kind of like a technical brawler with his punches and having a lot of volume. So yeah, guys, I'm not gonna check their fighter pages because this shit's gonna lag. Lineker is coming off a win against Rob Font. Happened not too long ago, which is why I remember. And I remember picking John Lineker. I remember that fight being like a pick'em, and Lineker really just destroyed him. Wasn't even close. He ended up winning by decision. McDonald, he's coming off a win against a Japanese fighter, I think. Anyways, the Japanese fighter guy, McDonald had a really long layoff, and McDonald really didn't look too good against the Japanese guy. Japanese guy was actually doing good until McDonald caught him with a submission. But yeah, overall, guys, I think it's going to be a really fun fight. But my pick here is going to have to be John Lineker. Why? Because I think Lineker has some good takedown defense. I think this fight's going to be on the feet. He's giving up a little bit of reach and a lot of height, but Lineker's used to fighting these taller guys already anyway. This guy just has striking for days, power for days. Just throws these hooks, and I just see him really winning this fight, guys. Also, Lineker has a good chin. He's very durable. And yeah, I think he's gonna put the pressure on McDonald. McDonald has been hurt in the past against Uriah Faber, and Faber does not have the power that Lineker has, guys. Lineker has way more power, so I think Lineker will test that chin, and I think he will crack that chin a few times. So we'll have to go ahead and side with Lineker, guys. Here's my official pick. Lineker to win by 4th round knockout. A lot of people are picking McDonald here. McDonald is the favorite here on UFC Pick'em. And I almost wanted to pick McDonald. He seems a little bit more well-rounded because of the submissions. But you know what? I just got to go with John Lineker, guys. This guy's been looking good. Really great power. Does throw a lot of hooks. Maybe his striking, maybe he could be picked apart here. But I really think he's going to be able to win it with his pressure and his volume with his punches. This guy throws almost 5.5 punches per minute. This guy throws a lot of damn punches, and they're all power punches, all significant strikes. So that's going to be it, guys, for my picks. I got Lineker by 4th round knockout. So to recap, I got Ben winning by decision, Noke winning by decision, Alexei winning by 2nd round submission, Josh Samman to win by 2nd round knockout. Ferguson also 2nd round knockout. Finally, Lineker 4th round knockout. Yeah, it's going to be a fun fight, and I think it's going to be a fun card, and overall, yeah, it should be a good night of fights. But yeah, guys, I think Lineker is going to get this shit done. Alright, guys, so that's it for my picks. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos. That's it for the picks. Hopefully I'll be able, actually I'm not going to be able to do a recap, guys. I'm going to have to miss the fights because of work, but I'll try to rewatch them and see if I could do something. Also give you guys some DraftKings picks. Also, if you guys haven't joined DraftKings, click the link below in my description if you guys want to join, possibly make some money. Alright, guys, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, and catch you guys on the next video.